Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cinco Paus. I don't pronounce Portuguese very well, so this is a game by Michael. I don't actually know how you're supposed to say his name. Brow. I don't know. Same guy who made 868 Hack, and I think way back in 2016 when I played 868 Hack, I think I went looking for other stuff by the same guy, or I somehow saw a link to it or something, and I'm pretty sure I actually did see this game. And it was just so mystifying, and I don't remember. I couldn't figure out what it even was, so I didn't play it. But I recently talked to another strong 868 Hack player who was like, "Oh yeah, you should check out Cinco Paus." And I was like, "Okay, sure." So it's playing with no volume here because the in-game music, even when I lower it to 1% in Windows, which is the lowest you can lower it with the Windows volume mixer, it's still kind of deafening, and it doesn't even sound very nice. So we're playing muted. No offense, Michael. And the other thing about this game is that the text is all in Portuguese, which was an intentional choice, even though the developer does speak English. Apparently, this is what I learned from this 868 Hack player. He was, writing it as he was moving to Brazil or something like that, and anyway, but I'm also told that the language doesn't matter that much. Oh god, it's so fucking small. It only runs at like this phone resolution or phone ratio. So for those of you who typically watch, on your phones, I guess congratulations. Today's a day you don't have to turn it sideways. I mean, I don't know, I can stretch it out, but you just get more blank space. So I don't think I will. And, Portuguese looks like Spanish, which I'm okay at. I'm not incredible. But anyway, I'm told most of the, so this is the tutorial. And I went a couple steps into the tutorial to make sure I understood, what was going on that I could record. And now we're going to, go through the rest of it together. It says, Arraste uma varinha para fazer su raio. I don't know what arraste means. It looks like arrest, but maybe choose, activate a something. Don't know what a varinha is. To make your something. Probably to take your turn, if I had to guess. So, and this is vibrating very loudly. It wants you to put it here. So this is, I don't know, some kind of snake? A key? Who knows what this is? It's a staff, because we look like a wizard, right? So maybe this is one of the wizard's staves, or a spell that he can use his staff for? So it goes like this, and it ding ding ding, it turns. So I noticed then that if you click here, it says reflexive. Rayo. It must be a ray, not your turn. To make a ray? To cast your spell, maybe? O rayo hira na esquina. I actually can't tell if there's an N over that, or if it's just an N. It might be esquina. Rayo. I don't know what that means, but it's reflexive. Morte de sapo mata o sapo. So this kills a something and is lethal to the thing that it kills, right? Top thing says morte de, death of something, deathly to something, not sure. Mata o sapo, means kill whatever a sapo is. We're killing one of those. And it did indeed kill something, so great. And now it says, use as setas para mufar o brujo. I feel like I've seen that word brujo before somewhere. It might be the hero, or the wizard. Anyway, use your somethings to move something. So I discovered by trial and error that was the arrow keys. And so you can move around. And the enemies seem to move whenever you do. It is a roguelike, like 868 Hack is. Oh, is it the same grid size, by the way? It is. It's the same. No, 868 Hack is 6x6. At least in the tutorial, this is 5x5. So, do. And now it says, oh, look, we have another thing. So this is as far as I've been in the tutorial before I started recording. Descubre os efeitos de suas varinhas de experimentados. I assume descubra is discover the effects of your varinhas de experimentationing them. So discover the effects of your somethings by experimenting on them. Sure. Makes sense. So I don't know what efecto this is going to have, but bingo bongo. Okay. So, why is this one lit up? It's ufogo. Okay. I don't know how we learned anything about this one because we haven't used it, but all right. This one is an attack, which bates. It bate os animais. So it hits the animals. It's an attack. Okay. Identificar. Revelo o efeito pela posicao do brujo. So this, I guess the reason we learned something about this is that this spell, in addition to attacking, reveals an effect. I'm not sure what pela means. Posicao. Posisao? Posisao, probably. Do brujo. So this reveals an effect something that the hero has. So that's why we learned about this other thing, even though we didn't use it, is because this one identifies, I guess. Ah! And this one is instante. Move again. Move de novo. Move newly, I imagine. Well, I mean, I'm not allowed to drag any of these things, right? So none of my efeitos can be used. I can't experimentarlos them. I can run away. Do these things recharge, or what's the deal? They don't seem to be recharging. Okay, let's walk towards them. I got bonked? Okay, I can bonk him back. Get bonked. Get bonked. Get bonked, get bonked. Okay. Pode usar cada varinha uma vez per zona. You can use each varinha one time per zone. Okay. So I have 3 more varinhas I can use this zone. Hey! More of these dang... This guy's pretty big. It's an animai. Animai. I forgot how it said animal. Good luck. So, I was gonna say, I have this one that mata is a thing, but I can't use that. I've already used that this zone. Okay, so I've got these 3 things. I think I'd like to be near him when I use them, so that I don't know. Bzap. Get bazapped, idiot. Ooh. Okay, so I teleported like through him and moved myself to the other side, I guess. This teleports. Teletransporte o brujo para o fim? Not sure what fim could mean. Maybe a line? Transport the hero in a line? And this stuns animals you move through. Notice this guy didn't take a turn. Or maybe it actually put him to sleep. Maybe he's like permanently out there until something else happens. He seems to be. Oh, he's awake. Is that because I moved near him or because enough turns had gone by? I feel like there would have been an indicator if it were based on turns, but maybe not. Let's try and get him with this thing. That didn't do shit. How about this thing? I just made another dude. Camarao novo. Something new. Make a camarao. I mean, this looks like a bad guy. I don't think I wanted to make a camarao, did I? Oh, this is a shrimp. A crustacean. Delicious to eat. Alright. Well, I think I'm dead, though, because I didn't... I spent my time trying to experimentado on my efeitos instead of just bumping this guy to damage him. It's the end of the game with 6 points. Okay. Well, there you go. I died in the tutorial. Let's give that one more go. Just, I don't know. Like, I assume I could have just bonked this guy and enough times and I would have lived. But I want to see if there was more the tutorial would have taught me. So what? Hang on. Quit. Go back to the... Interesting. These charged up because I didn't do what the tutorial was asking me to do? Ah! This one... Didn't this one actually kill him last time? Maybe not. Hello? Is there a way to, like... I want to concede? Just die? So these crustaceans are enemies. I don't know why I want to make one. I guess it... I don't know. Well, I'm a little down on HP this time. Oh, and it identified a different effect of one of my things this time. This kills a lagarto. The other one killed a sapo. But I don't remember what the other guy was. Was he a... Did he look like this? I don't know. I mean, I think I can just kill him by bonking him a few times, right? And then teleport in a line? Yeah, okay. So my HP is still 1. Alright, and I think that was basically like the tutorial transitioning into a real game. But I think I should probably play a real game. Oh, this guy runs away. Interesting. Without starting from the tutorial. This button? Yeah, so I have 5 Varinas spells? Probably, right? And I don't know what any of them do, but I do like keys. I have obtained a key. Oh, what's Spanish for key again? It's like Hoye? There's a J in there somewhere, right? I don't remember. Anyway, it wasn't mentioned in the tutorial. Well, I mean, I don't need to use Avarina here. I can just bop these guys. And it seems like my health is a non-renewable resource. It did not refill to full when I left to the next level at the end of the tutorial. So I should try using Avarina here to see if it does something. I assume these are all kind of random effects. Like you get different spells every game. This one looks similar to a Varina I had last in the tutorial, but I imagine it's completely random what its effects are. And discovering at the beginning of the game what your spells do is like a big part of the game, I suppose. So this one's got an arrow on the top of it. Maybe it kills things. Presumably that's not actually related. So I've discovered it's reflective. Interesting when it hits like an edge that isn't a corner, it just stops. So, and it... Sangue? Mate un animal onde alguém ha moriu? So, I think the spell's name might be bleed. Kill an animal. Onde should be when. Or where? Huh. And then algem is some kind of variant on something, you know, something like that. I don't know what ha is. Maro, the root word there is death. Kill an animal when something death. I don't know. Well, nothing is next to me, so I'm free to experimentado on another one of my Varinas. So let's just zap this. That has killed a lagarto. Lethal to lagartos. What was a lagarto? It was that guy with 2 health. He was green, right? Whereas this is a shrimp. Tasty little crustacean, right? Hello? Show me? Where am I supposed to click to find out? It like shows up and... Okay. Camarao. A crustacean, delicious to eat. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's kind of interesting that they're like, do these, like, bloodstains mean anything? Do they have any effect? Because I noticed I killed the guy here, and I figured that would just mean, oh, there's more blood here, or, like, there was already blood here, so nothing happens. But it seems to be spreading. Interesting. And I guess this is the spawn point both for me and for enemies, right? Is what we discovered in the tutorial. I have obtained... Well, first of all, I have dos puntos. But also, I have one gem? I don't know. Well, looks like I can get to the exit if I want. So now is the chance to experimentado with some varinhas. Let's aim it this way. I have learned nothing. Okay, maybe I'll wait for another enemy to spawn and shoot at him. I was a little worried about doing that because what if I get something that teleports me to over here? That would be sort of bad. Okay, so what is this? This is a... Fuck, it's a sapo. Looks kind of like a frog? A big amphibian. Segue voce? Something voice. It looks like following voice? But why would you say that about a frog? I'm assuming this is a frog. Or a toad or something. I learned nothing about that varinha. Now I'm really worried about using this, because what if it teleports me behind him? But I guess the one we had before put him to sleep, so that's something at least. Okay, that is lethal to frogs. And it does teleport me. Okay, fine. Ding, 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 ding. I have all my stuff back. All right. So this... this one kills Lagardos. Okay, lizards are Lagardos, right? That's a Lagardo. A dangerous and ferocious reptile. Okay. Maybe fierce? I mean, feroz looks like ferocious, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. You could maybe translate it either way, but probably ferocious. Okay. And what's up with this guy? Before he ran away from me. It's a ghost. A lost soul. Something when attack. So I assume those are the words telling me that it runs away when I attack it, because that was what I discovered happens before. I have this reflective varinha that matas an animal when such has death. And so this is actually a really nice spot to use a reflective spell, right? Assuming it pierces through all of them. But I don't actually know if it does. What if I waste my varinha on this little crustacean? And it just matas him when I don't even have any trouble mataing him by bumping into him. So... I'm not quite sure what else to do, though. Let's find out how these spells work. Do they pierce through things or not? Yes. Hello? I seem to have conjured many copies of the enemies instead of destroying them. Okay, what did I discover here? Copies. Yes, duplicar, copia as coisas. Copy the somethings. But it also matas animals when something. Okay. Well, I know this is mortal to Lagardos, and this is a Lagardo, so I could just shoot him, I guess. But I think I'll back up first and see if I can learn more about whether maybe this one reflects as well. Get matad, you stupid Lagardo? Okay. Just didn't learn anything new about it. Well, I can just bump this guy. This one transports me and also kills frogs. So what does this do? It didn't cost a turn. Well, I kind of wanted to cost my turns. This guy would move up here, but fine. This is a poison. It hits an animal each 5 turns, I guess. Alright, well, let's try this last one just to, like, use up my turn. Unless I don't have a way to pass or something, do I? I don't think so. Alright, well, it's looking kind of bad, but here we go. Still haven't learned shit about that. Okay, and there's the poison counters going up. Good. Did, like, does spreading this kind of blood or goop, it doesn't seem to do anything. This one teleports me and also kills at least frogs. I hate that I'm going to have to walk into this guy and get hit. And then, like, ugh. I tried teleporting to here. I don't think that's necessarily the best use of my time. Alright. Now, maybe? Ooh, it's Reflexivo. Ah! So I went all the way down here, and it's lethal to frogs, but it does not even harm... Oh, what are these guys called? They're lizards. What's Portuguese for lizard? I've forgotten already. Lagarto. Yes. All right. So I learned more about this Varinha. It's mortal to frogs. Doesn't cost a turn. And it's reflexive. Reflective? Well, I'm all out of Varinhas today, which is pretty bad. I think this Lagarto is going to get me, right? I've earned 3 points, and my streak is 3 in 1 game. Incredible. All right. Well, the good news is I can turn through these games pretty fast since I suck. All right. Well, let's just see how this Lagarto likes my Varinha. Take that. What? It killed this frog. Kill an enemy with the same type? Okay. Cool. O Espelio? It's a spell, I guess? But I thought I was coming to the conclusion that a Varinha is a spell. Maybe my Varinhas are wands. This is a spell. Or I don't know. This seems very clearly like it says a spell, right? O Espelio? I'm gonna go fight some crustaceans first. And try a Varinha on one of them here. What the hell? Braco? No, Brasso. Diretto Forte. It seems like it splashed back on me somehow, and now I've got like a lightning bolt hand? Toca diretta, so something direction. Touch a direction? Aumente okay. Augment your next attack. Fine. Not sure what toca diretta means. Diretta. But get augmented, you stupid Lagarto. Okay. How about this one? It seems to have identified this as an axe. Acabar. Mata os animais que não tem saúde completa. Kill the animals who don't have complete something. I assume... Oh yeah, saúde should be health. Yeah, that makes sense. So it kills animals that don't have full health. So if you can do 1 damage to something, this attack will finish them off. In addition, I guess, to augmenting your next attack. Cool. Well, that's something to celebrate, I guess. All right, let's see what we can do about this. I mean, I could have just escaped. I wanted to try and greed out to discover a little bit more about my Varinhas. We'll see if I regret that. Oh, it is polymorph? Polymorpho. Muda? I don't know what muda would mean. As coisas. I've seen coisas appear twice now. Not sure what it means. Para otros tipos. So something. Oh, it must be mutate. So modify the somethings targets to other types. Fine. How about this? No, you know what? I value my health. What if this doesn't do damage, right? Let's just cast it here. Cool. Didn't learn anything. Not a big surprise. So this kills a different enemy of the same type. So I could use this to kill a Lagarto, which seems fine. Oh, it's reflective. So I could use it to kill right. I keep forgetting. Wait, I didn't know it was reflective. But a thing that seems to be a common principle throughout this game is that your Varinas all pierce. I don't think I've seen one yet that doesn't. So I should have known that if it were reflective, it would bounce around like that, and wouldn't that be cool? I don't want to polymorph you. Let's see what this one does. And it identifies another one at the very least, so... Ooh, he looks unhappy. So it kills lizards, and it impar e par. So something and something? I think A is and, right? Mata cada segundo animal que o rayo encontra. Kill every second animal, or every following animal? I think second. Animal that the ray encounters. So that's kind of weird though, right? Because this is the first guy the ray encountered and it killed him. Is it because I used it once last level and that like encountered a thing and this charged it up to like be ready to kill on the second account? I wouldn't think so. But all right. Pretty happy I killed some stuff. And then it also killed this stupid phantom, which I don't know why it would do that either. But I'm happy. So let's come up here and bop a shrimp. Why did this guy... I guess this guy must have moved before the shrimp, which is why he had to back up. If the shrimp had moved first, he could have followed the shrimp. This... amplifies my next attack. No, I'm sorry. It auments it? Where is it? Aumente. So I still don't understand what this... Acabar. Don't know what that means. Picture of an axe. Kill the animals who... Oh, right. Who don't have full health. So this wouldn't do anything to him. I mean, I could try this again, but I shot it at a wall before, and I found out it doesn't do anything, so it would kind of be wasting information. So I guess what I should do is... What do I know about this? Polymorph. Is it reflexive? I don't know if it's reflexive. Let's find out. It's not. Maybe I did know. I'm not sure. I'm going to zap this guy with this, because I think it doesn't do anything when you hit them with it, is my recollection. Oh! I made a wall. Oh, I've identified all 5 properties of this spell. It's lethal to shrimps. It constructs a wall, fence, which can't be separated? That's a little weird. Cria should be create a wall or a barrier. A barrier is probably good for parede. Se now separa. But now is no, right? Make a barrier that doesn't separate? I don't understand what that could mean. It did do 1 damage to this stupid Lagarto at least, so that's nice. And it also seems to have made a crustacean. O terremoto. Bate todos animais se o rayo toca o centro. Damage all animals if the ray touches in the center. Not sure exactly what that means. Does the name give me any hint? O terremoto? It is a earth mover? I don't know. Anyway, my next attack is still looking pretty augmented. So take that. I'd like to just... Surely this won't... I don't know. It might just do nothing. I'd rather not lose the health. Well, this run's going better than the last for sure. I'm going to try zapping this frog here. Just see if I can learn something about this. It polymorphed and didn't cost a turn. Okay, well, I'm out of here. So I have 2 different polymorph spells. That's interesting. Sapos are pretty strong, so polymorphing them might be pretty cool. Do I have something that is lethal to Sapos at the moment? I don't think I do. This is lethal to shrimps. This is lethal to lizards. This one might be lethal to frogs, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe I've used it on a frog before. I guess a thing you should do when you encounter a level is you should scope out where reflexive stuff might be powerful. Also, what's up with this? Is this just 3 walls, but like artful? Or is there some kind of mirroring effect here where it kind of sticks out halfway into this next cell? I'm not really sure. Well, at any rate, I'd like to polymorpho this guy. I think I'd prefer if it didn't take a turn, so... Great. Now... This one damages animals that encounters in the center. that it touches in the center, excuse me. This, okay, remind me what this does? If the ray doesn't touch animals, make Tesauro? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, make treasure. If it doesn't, yeah, the name is Lost Treasure, Tesoro Perdido. So, if the ray doesn't encounter an animal, make a treasure. How did I discover this? Oh, it must have been via my identification wand before? Last time I used that? This one. Because I didn't know this before, and I've never seen it happen. So this I can, like, shoot, if I get through a level without using it up, I can create a treasure. I guess this must be a treasure? Wait a minute, didn't I make it through 3 zones? Why don't I have, or through 2 zones? Why don't I have 2 treasures? Was there a zone I didn't get a treasure in? I thought I got it in all of them. I mean, hit animals that it touches in the center. I don't know if I want that or not. Identify something. Fatal to lizards? That's not bad, actually. Kill each second animal that the ray encounters. Okay, that would take care of the phantom as well. Okay, get murdered, I guess. Yeah, so it didn't kill this one because it wasn't one of the second ones that it had encountered. If I step here, I get a nice shot at the shrimp, but then the lizard gets to bop me. So I prefer not to do that. Well, this is mortal to shrimps. And also beefs up my next attack, so that seems nice. Oh yeah, and it makes a wall. I forgot about that. But it made another shrimp. I still don't understand this. It says it's lethal to shrimps. Hello? And it didn't augment my next attack. Because I don't have that hand thing now. Also, this lizard has been injured somehow? I don't remember doing that. I'm not exactly master of my domain yet. Let's polymorpho this guy, because I want to waste a turn. I guess. And I want to learn more about the wand? Well, I learned more about the wand. Damage? Or something. I'm starting to believe damage might be bate. Enemies, when the effect behind acontece? Not sure what acontece could mean. Damage enemies when the effect like hits them from behind or something, but it didn't hit. I don't know what it would even mean to hit an enemy from behind. And also it polymorphed it first? Very weird. And then it killed the other one? I'm really at a loss for what this is going to do. Well, I might as well use up my lost treasure here. I think the best way to do that, the most efficient, you might say, oh, just shoot it over here, but it's reflexive. It would put treasure down there. I'd rather put the lost treasure right here, thank you. Okay. Cool. Well, this is a much more successful run than the first couple. And I don't really have time to continue right now. So I'm just going to minimize this for myself. And for you guys, I guess I'll end the episode. And we'll pick up tomorrow in the middle of the fantastic run of the century. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.